Are we live? I think so. Okay, good afternoon. It is around about 1 o'clock on Wednesday, September the 15th, 2021. Just here in Baker Street outside the tacky Sherlock Holmes Museum. I'm in the top end of Baker Street nearest to Regent's Park. This end is pretty tacky with all the tourist shops. The only reason I'm here is because I just filmed the Route 74 from Baker Street to Putney High Street and back. Hopefully that'll come out okay and I'll post it at the weekend if I've got time. Right, so I'm just going to do a walk along Baker Street towards Marble Arch, and maybe we'll go up the Marble Arch Mound, which has encountered a lot of criticism. I believe it's free now, so we'll see. Just have a look here. Sort of tacky stuff you can get. Across the road there's more tacky tourist shops. Here you've got the London Beatles store, full of more rubbish. Of course, you're not far from Abbey Road here, so a lot of people go up, take a bus up to Abbey Road to cross on the famous pedestrian crossing. So I was going to walk along Baker Street roughly towards Oxford Street and Marble Arch, and maybe try and go up the Marble Arch Mound. Anyway, this is where 221B really was, the old Abbey National Building. So we're just walking south along Baker Street, past Baker Street Station. A pro tip for people walking around this area: there's a gents' toilet on platform 5 of Baker Street Station. There is a ladies' toilet around as well. There's a hell of a lot of police around here and TfL staff. I've never seen so many staff in one tube station. There's a huge amount of staff all milling around doing nothing, as TfL normally do. Then they claim they're short of money. Okay, we come to the junction with Marylebone Road. It's a difficult road to cross this. We may be able to cross this road sometime tomorrow, I don't know. Can we cross now? Right. Okay, we're now south of Marble Arch Road. That's the main building for Baker Street Station. Got the Globe Pub, and we'll walk along Baker Street towards Portman Square. It's the main difference to Baker Street, if you've not been along here for a few years, is it's gone back to being two-way, as has Gloucester Place. There's certain buses go up and down Baker Street and certain buses go up and down Gloucester Place. Or they might do both. So at this junction with York Street, you enter the ULEZ zone, which is why it's a certain amount of traffic, and the congestion charging zone. So at this point, a lot of traffic turns right because they don't want to get into the congestion charge zone and the ULEZ zone. Now the ULEZ zone will expand next month to the north and south circulars. So if you've got an old diesel vehicle, keep out of central London. So generally throughout central London, the pavements have been widened, the roads narrowed. You still get people in their private vehicles driving through central London. I don't know why, really. Why bother? Because they got more money, they're not bothered.
Apparently Nick said about.
Still not that pedestrian friendly. Have a lineup of the bikes for hire, the Santander bikes, Boris bikes. Generally, if you see someone on a Boris bike, you know they're not a regular cyclist. And it's best to steer clear of them. Still walking along Baker Street southbound towards Portman Square. Last week when I tried this, something happened after about an hour and a half and it cut out. I think maybe the internet connection cut. I'm sorry about that. I was meant to get all the way to Trafalgar Square, but something cut out along Charing Cross Road. Junction with George Streets, very busy. Here we are at Portman Square. Can we cross here? Still have to wait. Not sure what's happening in Portman Square. I'll just poke this over the hedge. Something happening in there. Oh, food market, free and open to all. Very good. Well, normally this is a private garden, Portman Square. One of those gardens, one of those squares that's only open to residents of the surrounding square, like in the film Notting Hill. Today it's open for some food market. They do have an open day once a year for these gardens, which are only normally private. These squares, which normally only people who live around the outside, they can enter with their keys. And one weekend, not last year, must have been the year before, I bought a ticket. I think it was 10 or 20 quid for the weekend, and then they give you a booklet and you can have a look around all these squares which are normally private. I think that was in about May 2019. And you can look at these private squares, including the one that was used in Notting Hill. I didn't get to that one though. So now we're in Orchard Street. So we crossed from Baker Street, Portman Square, Orchard Street towards Oxford Street, going past Selfridges on the left. Selfridges Food Hall. This is now two-way. I used to drive the 274 along here. You stop outside Selfridges, then you've got to really fight to get in the right-hand lane to turn right towards Marble Arch. It's a lot easier now. I used to drive the 274 when it was a single decker. Such an easy route. I often wonder why I gave it up. Easy money. It's now a double decker. Same route but double decker. Okay, now we enter Oxford Street, turn right westbound towards Marble Arch. Oops. We've got the flagship Marks and Spencer's Oxford Street, Marble Arch Oxford Street, flagship shop. So walking along Oxford Street, westbound towards Marble Arch. Professional beggar ahead of us. Another sucker giving her money. There's so many professional beggars around, it's ridiculous. I was on the tube the other day and this man was begging on the tube. Needs some money for food or whatever. And a woman gave him a fiver, £5. I thought, I'm in the wrong job here. Portman Street leading to Gloucester Place. That is now also two-way. Used to be one-way northbound. This used to be Next on the corner here. Now it's another tacky gift shop. This is walking near the street. Massive Primark here. There's one at the other end of Oxford Street as well. Absolutely massive. I won't knock it because I get a lot of clothing from Primark. Or more correctly, the wife buys me a lot of clothing from Primark. Another professional beggar. Well rehearsed. Okay, we're approaching Marble Arch, and behind it is the infamous Marble Arch Mound. We'll see if we can go up it. Here we go. Looks like the entrance here. Hello? Is it free entry? What do I do? I get the bag searched?
Well, this way, yeah, speak with my colleagues to take some details from you.
Oh, right, thanks. to give some details for some reason. You go first, mate. Thanks very much. Oh, which way to go? That's nice. Right, I hope you can hear me now. I just unmuted the microphone for a minute because they wanted all your personal details. Just send me a message if you can hear me or can't hear me. Right, we're just walking up this Marble Arch Mound, which is some sort of fake mountain they've built in the Marble Arch area. You probably read about it in the papers.
It's easy. It's easy.
Yeah, because I like.
Not at the top of the mound yet, but I need to take a breather because I've had a chest infection recently. As you can see, the view is underwhelming. It's amazing how many security people there are in London now. Total non-jobs. Hardly any policemen and thousands of security people. Looking up Edgware Road. They did want to charge people to come up here, and they did initially, but it's so unpopular they have to give free entry. Not as many people here anyway. Here we are on the top. Ooh, can we get this through? Look it through the wire. Looking up Edgware Road. Looking westbound towards Hyde Park, Kensington Gardens. Just got to swivel this to get it through the wires here. Excuse me. Something's gone wrong with the gimbal. Right. Looking more eastbound towards Oxford Street. Let me see here. In the distance you can see the Shard, and just to the left of the crane you can see the wheel. I forgot what they called it now. That wheel thing. Okay. Down at the bottom you can see that horrible entrance to Marble Arch Station. And the area where all the homeless people live.
To be honest, I was very much confident that I'll get in.
Here we are looking down Park Lane.
Today morning, she directly called me, the HR. So she is working for the company in Germany.
You see the area where the buses stand? Where they used to stand is now a cycle lane, so they have to stand
This is good news or bad?
in what was the second lane of the road.
So she said, okay.
So the road's been narrowed up so they can create a cycle lane. Oops. I'm looking west again into Hyde Park. Nothing much of interest to see. Okay, I'm going to end it here on the Marble Arch Mound. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to stop the video now. Thank you very much indeed. Goodbye for now.